Good morning here at the cafe. Just waiting for some more people to tune in. Good morning. Got off to kind of a late start this morning, but nevertheless, let me see. Got it. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Slater. I'm doing well. I'm doing well, even after that wreck yesterday on the four-wheeler. Good morning, guys. I'm gonna go grab my cup of coffee. Please enjoy the music. If you haven't got your coffee, hold on. Go get your coffee. If you haven't thought of the three things you're grateful for this morning, if you haven't set your intentions, be thinking about that while I go grab my coffee. I'll be right back. Good morning, legend. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, awesome. You are a member. I'll start posting videos today for the members. Good morning, Slater. Listen, I'm going to grab me a cup of coffee. Do you all want a cup? I'll be right back. Listen to this music till I get back. Good morning. Be right back and get my coffee. And feel free to go ahead and post your what you're grateful for, your gratitudes. Three things. Good morning. Whew, honey, started a little bit late this morning, but that's okay. Who want to hear I'm talking to this morning? Slater, you still here? Oh, thanks for the thumbs up early this morning. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Legend, I'm doing well. Listen, I'm going to tell you, Legend, I'm going to tell you what I'm grateful for this morning. I'm grateful I didn't break my neck yesterday on that four-wheeler. Did y'all see me? Did y'all see me on that four-wheeler yesterday? And I wrecked. That's one thing that I'm grateful for this morning, that I did not break my neck, although I sprained my ankle. I was doing a shorts video, boots on the ground. I was riding the four-wheeler yesterday, and I turned it too sharp, and off to the left I went. Off to the left I went. So I'm grateful that I didn't break my neck yesterday or any bones. Like I said, I sprained my ankle. Yes, go check it out. I think it's got 11,000 views on it so far. But yeah, I'm grateful for that, because you know, when you get a certain age, honey, when you start to fall, you try to grab on it, everything, so you won't break nothing. I ain't have nothing to hold on to. Y'all don't know if y'all know, like I'm 5'11", and it was my grandson's four-wheeler. And honey, I was gonna try to take these long legs and try to Flintstone it. My grandson said, Nana, you kept mashing the gas. And honey, and let me tell you something. I went over to the left in the mulch. Yeah, but thank you to everybody that had inquired about my safety. But yeah, so I'm grateful for that. I'm also grateful for a good night's rest. Just having a really good night's rest. And good morning, Pascal. And I am grateful for my 77,000 subscribers. I have over 77,000 subscribers. My viewers are all over the world, and I thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Legend. Pascal, you know the routine. We take 3 things we're grateful for. And yeah, it's such a blessing to be a blessing to somebody else through just being positive, through just by, you know, sharing parts of your life. I love you back, Slater. It's truly a blessing. It really is. A lot of times people think that, you know, you can change people's lives. Now, don't get me wrong. You can change them by giving them a little change. But there's nothing like feeling a connection with other people. It's nothing like putting a smile on someone's face who otherwise didn't have a smile, or, you know, this just seemed like everything is just going wrong with them, right? So here's to that. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, Pascal, you healthy. Thank God for healthiness, okay? Pascal, did you see the video with me yesterday wrecking the four-wheeler? Oh my God, this coffee is just... Yeah, so today is Hump Day Wednesday. Get her done Wednesday, Hump Day Wednesday. What are your intentions for today? Again, my intentions for today, I want to be mindful of being present in the moment. Because again, that's something that I'm working on. Go check it out. It's my last YouTube short I put up yesterday. Girl, I was gonna do it. It really was a reaction video to a comment. Honey, go see it. Go look at it. My granddaughter, you can see she's shuffling the camera because she was like, oh my God, Nana, you okay? So my intention for today is to work on being present and in the moment. Thank you, Pascal. Pascal, what's your intentions for today? I am okay. I am okay. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you back. So yeah, being present, actually being present, it's a struggle for me. Because sometimes when people be talking, my mind is on 1,000 other things. So I want to talk to you guys about manifesting. How many of you guys believe in manifestation? Being productive, yes, that's a good thing, Legend. How many of you guys manifest or believe in manifestation? Don't believe in manifestation? Hearts, get the thumbs up. So I read this book. Manifest. The 7 steps to living your best life. And when I tell you this is really good, a lot of times we manifest things and don't even realize we're manifesting things. Did you not know that? Honey, as an old goat, I'm strong as an old goat, honey. Billy goat. We manifest things and don't even realize we manifest things. As a man thinketh, so is he. A lot of times when you start thinking about things and just really just thinking and just actually seeing yourself doing things, that's visualization. It's a part of manifestation. Pascal said, I set 3 goals for today. After work, I will cut some grass, then wash my car. Goals. Well, let me tell you one of the things I'm going to do when I get off work today. Because mosquitoes is out, bug critters is out. I'm going to take some, the stuff that the exterminators use, honey. The exterminator gave me the 411 on what to get. I don't know the name of it, but if you all want to know the name of it, I will come back later and put it in the chats and come back and check the video out. But I'm going to spray in my backyard and in my yards, because I don't know if you guys have it in your yards, like little bug flies up out of the ground, gnats and everything. But this stuff that I spray is so freaking good. It lasts up to like 60 days, I believe, unless it rains. If it rains, you got to reapply. But it is so good, honey. I killed a mosquito this morning on my way to the coffee shop, a big mosquito. And I said, oh, nobody, honey. Yeah, when I get off today, I got the industrial backpack, the industrial sprayer. Oh yeah, honey. I might video me doing it today, because I spray all in the trees, all in the rocks, because you know little gnats and mosquitoes, they lie in the rocks. And back at the pool area, you know mosquitoes love water. I spray all around there, and I have no problems with that. So that's one of the things that I'm going to do today. I'm not going to cut my grass because I want it to grow up more so it can reseed itself. And y'all see me out there talking about boots on the ground with them critter crawlers, what do you call them? Moles. I went and got, and I did a little video on that showing me out there throwing them, I don't know what it's called, but I threw it down to get rid of the worms, the grub worms, so the moles won't have nothing to eat, so they get the hell on. So that's what I'm gonna do today, because I do want to sit outside in peace. Because if you all followed me last year, y'all know I stayed outside in the backyard, falling asleep while the camera's still rolling. Hello? Yeah. I love being outside, but I just don't like the mosquitoes. But that's what I'm gonna do today. And probably pick up some weeds too. I need to get some weed killer. Do you have problems with weeds? Let me share this with you all. And not being negative, still staying in a positive mindset. So last week, because my yard got a little crazy. When the leaves was falling, I didn't get them up or have anybody come and get them up. So I called this person and asked him to come and do my yard and give me a price. So he's like, well, Miss Veronica, your yard is pretty bad, so I'm going to charge you X amount of dollars to get the leaves up and to mow your grass. Now, you all know when you are servicing a lawn, you're supposed to trim the sidewalks, trim in front of the mulch. You're supposed to do all those things, right? I got out of work, I was tired. And what he wanted to do, good morning, Inspiration. How are you? Inspiration to the world, I love it. How are you? Please put in the chats what you're grateful for today, and set your intentions for today. So I got out of work, I went ahead and paid him before he had completed the job. Tell me why when I went back outside, he told me, I'm gonna leave most of the leaves in the grass to help reseed itself. Okay, all right. Tell me why when I went outside on the back side, he didn't weed eat. I looked at the front, he didn't weed it around the front. So I said, you know what, let me put my boots on and get out here and go ahead and trim my trees and get the rest of this stuff up. But that was $150 wasted. But on the brighter side of it, I got out there, connected with nature, and I got my yard the way that I wanted. But Pascal said, I have to cut some grass because they have grown past the actual level I wanted. I like to keep my grass at a certain level too. I like to keep it at a certain level. And I need to put some lime on there to get it nice and green. Ain't nothing like having a real pretty yard. Get up early in the morning, walk outside and see all that greenness. Oh my God, I love it. All right, inspiration, what are you grateful for this morning? Come on with it. Did you hit the thumbs up button when you came into my coffee shop? Hello. But getting back to your yard work, Pascal, it's relaxing. And not only is it relaxing doing yard work, it's satisfying after you see the end results, right? Is Pascal the only one that's talking to me this morning? Is Pascal the only one talking to me this morning? Hello, somebody. Good morning, Martha. Martha says, good morning, Miss Veronica. How are you doing? Miss Martha. Miss Martha. You know your girl. I think I saw you comment. I think it was you that commented. I flipped that four-wheeler yesterday. But I'm doing okay. I sprained my ankle a little bit. But I'm doing okay. Yes, the greenness with some butterflies just running all through. Yes, so do you have butterfly bushes? I have butterfly bushes, and in the summertime, they all gather around. It is so beautiful. Very relaxing. Miss Martha, listen, thank you for stepping into the coffee shop with us this morning. And if you haven't hit the thumbs up button, girl, sweet love, queen, please hit that thumbs up button. Welcome. The 2 people that just stepped in. Welcome. Get your coffee. And Miss Martha, what we do over here in the morning time, sugar, we say 3 things that we're grateful for. Because it's always good to start off with gratitude. We always have to show gratitude. Give me 3 things you're grateful for, Miss Martha. Now go. Legend, monarchs are passing through my way. Always nice to see them. Okay, okay. What are monarchs? Please educate me. All right, Martha, tell me what you're grateful for, sweetness. Oh, butterflies. Oh my God, they are so beautiful. You know, when my father passed away, when I was out looking to purchase a home, maybe 2 years after it was 2 years after he had passed away. And no, it was a year. It was a year after he had passed away. And I was at this particular property, and I was standing outside, and butterflies started flying around me. I was like, oh, that's my dad's spirit. Not knowing it was a butterfly bush. But it was nice to feel that he was there. Hi, Zoe99. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Pascal. Listen, you don't know what you have until you don't realize the value of something or someone until you no longer have it, right? But thank you for your condolences. You know what? I feel like I done everything I could for my mom and dad while they were here, and especially in their latter years, and when they were they couldn't really do for themselves. I was there. I gave it 150%. So I'm okay. I'm okay with them being gone. And I do have my days to where, like, I think it was about a week or 2 ago, it just hit me all of a sudden, because the 22nd of this month, my mom will have been gone for 4 years, I believe, 4 years. And tears just started flowing. And everybody in the chat was asking me, was I okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm okay. It's not tears of sadness. It was tears of joy, because grief is another form of love that you have for your loved ones that has, gone on. I'm sorry to hear about that. My condolences to you, Martha. And you know what, Martha? Here's the thing. There's no time limit on grief. It could be 5 years, 4 years, 10 years from now, and you still may find yourself somewhere crying. I have my mother's voicemails. I have videos of her singing. I have yet to watch them. I have yet to watch them. But what I would say to you, Miss Martha, is acknowledge how you feel when you're feeling it. Talk about it until you don't want to talk about it no more. That was very nice of you, Legend. Thank you for saying that to her. Because at the end of the day, you know, grief is another form of love, and we love our family, our children, to infinity and beyond. So no one could put a time limit on that. So you didn't put a price, or we don't put a price on the love we have for our loved ones, right? So you don't put a price or a time limit on your grief or anything like that. And I myself, listen, I sit and think about the times when she made me mad, made me laugh, made me cry. And sometimes I even talk to my mom. And let me ask you this, Miss Martha, have your daughter visited you yet? You are so welcome, Queen. My mom comes to visit me. I was in my office about 2 in the morning, and I thought my granddaughter was still up. And I was like, Kennedy, what are you doing up? Because I heard footsteps. I kid you not. In my office, I have French doors. And one of the doors was closed and one was open. And I thought it was my granddaughter up at 2 in the morning, because like I said, I heard footsteps. And I said, Kennedy, what are you doing up? And nobody said anything. So I go back, I started typing. I look up and I see a pink nightgown past my door. I gotta be real with y'all. I said, Mama. So when I got up and I walked and looked out my office door, it was nothing or no one. And you know what I said? I'm being real with you. I said, Mama, I know that's you. But look here, I'm trying to go to sleep when I get off this computer. Don't come bother me, trying to scare me. I'm serious. You feel a spirit everywhere? Oh, that's good. But I'm telling you that, honey, Mama come walking through that hallway at 2 o'clock in the morning. I seen that pink nightgown. Girl, you better go rest on the other side. I know it's beautiful over there. Don't come trying to scare me, and I got to get up too early in the morning. Miss Martha says, my daughter, she has been cremated. I have an urn here with her picture of her. Oh, okay. That's awesome. That is awesome. Well, I'm going to tell you this. Before my mom passed away, she told me to go to the funeral home, and she told me how she wanted everything, what she wanted us to wear, who she wanted to sing, who she wanted to speak, and everything. What she wanted to be buried in. But one thing she did say, she was like, don't put all that money in the ground, because y'all got to live. I'm like, oh, wow. You know, that was rough right there, because I didn't think that I could do it, but I did, and God gave me the strength that I need to. I had everything together. The doctor gave her 3 months, and yeah, she had cancer. They gave her 3 months, but in those 3 months, we lived the best life that we could. You know, I gave her a celebratory dinner, a birthday party. Her birthday was, listen, her birthday was March the 19th. I gave her a birthday party, like a dinner at my house. We had like over 60 people there. And then after that, I said, you know what? I said, I'm going to invite everybody, all of her friends over, and we're going to do a just because dinner for her. And, you know, and I told people, don't give her no flowers, no cards, and nothing. You be the card. And I told them, I want you to speak from your heart what you have to say to her, because she can hear you. I said, we all know the inevitable is going to happen. But when she closed her eyes, don't tell me what good person she was and how my mother was. No, you tell her. If that wasn't powerful, that was so powerful. Her doctor came, her cousins, her nieces, her nephews, her sisters. That was so powerful because cards can't always say what you're feeling on the inside. They can kind of hit it and miss it. But when you speak from the heart, and she got to hear them, there wasn't a dry eye out there in that courtyard. You hear me? That was the most beautifulest thing. And guess what? 2 weeks after that, she passed away. But guess what? She got to hear everybody, what they had to say. They didn't have to stand up over no podium and say this or that. They didn't have to do it because if they did that, she wouldn't hear them. Pascal, so you did just the right thing. She is smiling from above. Yeah, she laughing at me now. Miss Martha says, my daughter had heart failure. She was 43 years old. She will be 44 June 21st of this year, the first day of summer. Oh, wow. Still celebrate her. So, let me say this, and some people might be like, what? I'm gonna tell you what I don't do. I don't go to no graveyards. I don't do that. My mother and father was buried side by side. I don't go to the graveyard and talk to the graveyard. I don't do that. I don't talk to dirt. I told my brothers, they going to the graveyard. I'm going over to great daddy's grave. Well, what, he ain't in there? His spirit is in heaven. Her spirit is in heaven. Why are you going to the graveyard? I talk to her every day or every other day. I talk to my dad. And I'm not going to sitting in some dirt. I'm not doing all that. Because to me, I just don't see myself doing that. But yeah. Miss Martha, you know what? We have fewer years ahead we have more years behind us than we do ahead of us. And I feel like, we should live our best lives now, do the best we can while we can now. You know what I mean? Even if our loved ones have gone on before us, they on the other side living life up, right? But we have to go on and we have to live life to the fullest until we get to the other side. And trust me, I'm trying to live it to the best that I can. I am, and listen, it's funny you should ask me that, because this morning I said I was going to do for the members a video showing you guys my recipes on what I juice. I'm going to do that this afternoon when I get home. I do. And listen, you can turn anything into juice. Some of it's good and some of it ain't, but just because it ain't good, it don't mean it ain't good for you. Grand Rising, Brad, how are you? Henderson, North Carolina. Okay. All right, Miss Martha, let's do the thing. What you should do, Miss Martha, is when you see me post a video of me out there trying to walk 5,000 steps, you get on up and start walking with me. It's all in the movement, and I think the more we do, the younger it makes us look, and the younger it makes us feel. Oh, legend, speaking of juicing again, I'm gonna, I have some pineapple. I'll probably give me some more beets. I'll probably make a pineapple with orange and put some beets in their juice. Because I'm doing this 7-day, all vegetables and fruit thingy. Yep. Absolutely, Miss Martha. Because let me tell you something. Let's take a good example. Yesterday, I wrecked a four-wheeler. If I hadn't been stretching and doing it, I wouldn't be able to get up this morning. But because I'm being active and because I'm moving, honey, that fall right there, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta be honest. I laid there for a minute. And then I got on up, hopped on in the house, and I sat down somewhere. But I still got my stretches in. Pascal says, yes, you're right. We have to live life to the fullest. It's scary to know that life is too short. We spend more time in the grave than living. Come on here. You're absolutely right. Like, they gone. They are gone. And I love to sit and just think about all the good things. And I ain't going to be down at the grave. The Bible said, let the dead bury the dead. Now, look. Okay? That part. One hand smoke says, I love your energy. You are a mess. As my granddaughter would say, hi, hand smoke. Thank you. Thank you. That's another thing I'm thankful for the energy and the personality that God gave me. You know, I use it to uplift others and to bring joy into others' lives. Miss Martha says, I seen you on your four-wheeler. I said, look at her. She exercising all castaway. I said, look. Girl, my grandson, you should have heard my grandson. He was like, oh no, Nana. My granddaughter laughing. Braylon said, what are you laughing at? She's stuck, she's stuck. Because I kept laying there. But now I had to get ourselves together, girl. But I'm glad I didn't break anything. It was just a light sprain. My grandson said, you turned it too sharp, Nana, and you kept mashing the gas while you were turning. Kanaya, good morning. How are you? Kanaya from Chicago, just saw the video. Are you okay? You were speeding. I am okay. Like I said, I had a little sprain, doing the most. And that video was really a reaction video to one of the comments. And honey, I said, look, let me put this camera up and get somewhere and sit down. I won't wait for your juicing. I won't wait for your juicing video recipes. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in the members only because I hadn't posted anything in my members videos, and I think it was Legend that asked me when was I going, because I read every comment this morning as I was getting dressed, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna put that in the members only thing. You'll see it today. I'm gonna post it today. I'm gonna post it today. You'll see it. I'll premiere it at a certain time. I don't know whether that time is gonna be 7 or 8 because you know I gotta come home from work obviously and you know get everything together. But I'm gonna start from the beginning to the end. You all will see me prepping and preparing and everything. I'll give you all a shout out on there too. Thank you for your support, Pascal. I appreciate you. Oh my God, guys, guess what I need to share with you? Oh, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button because that lets the algorithm know that you guys look forward to seeing me and speaking with me, right? And it helps push my content out. We as content creators need all the help we can get, right? And another thing I would like to ask of you guys, please watch my videos all the way through. I know they're not perfect. I'll be the first to say they're not perfect. They're not edited. I have a lot of mistakes, but I'm being authentically myself, right? But it would help me out a lot if you would help me and just watch my videos all the way through. That's how I get paid, through monetization, and I appreciate your help with that. And please turn on your notification bell so you can see when I post my my videos. And guess what? It gives me I get to see everything. I get to see everybody that, you know, click off, not personally, but it shows me the percentages and viewer average on my lives. The thing with the lives is I need you guys to stay locked in. I need you guys to stay locked in, just like we're doing. Thank you, Legend. Authentic is better than in my opinion. Thank you. With you guys locking in and we're conversating like we are now, that lets the algorithm know too. Yes, okay, we're gonna keep her in the algorithm so it can reach. My videos are all over the world, and thank you guys. I've gotten 3.1 million views. But like the video I made the other day, at that time I had like 75,000 subscribers. And I'm being totally honest with you guys. 75,000 subscribers, not making any money. Because by me being authentically myself, I'm not holding your attention. I ask you guys to grow with me, watch me grow, watch my videos, give me feedback. Because one day I'm gonna look back, you're gonna look back and say, listen, I remember when she was really struggling, trying to stay on topic. I remember when Veronica was all over the place. Now but it's a learning process for me. You know, I'm not going to take any classes to do I'm just showing up, being authentically who I am, flaws and all, and showing you guys like, listen, this is the me. Because the internet is fake. You see a lot of fake things, but people tired of that. People tired of seeing fake shit. People tired of seeing like everything ain't always hunky-dory. No, it's not. But that's what I want to say to sidebar. Please stay engaged with me. Give me your feedback, whether it's good or bad. I don't care. It's only going to make me better. So with that being said, I need my viewer average on my lives to be like 4 or 5 minutes. That would help me out a lot, especially on these 30-minute videos or 45-minute videos. If you all could just stay locked in, I would greatly appreciate that. Now, with that being said, look here. How about I didn't notice this in December, and at some point I'll give you all a tour of my house. I didn't notice give me some hearts if you'd like to see a tour of my house. I didn't notice in December when I was putting up my Christmas tree that I had a leak in my roof. I didn't know it. Oh, I guess nobody want to see it. I don't see it. Well, okay, that's fine. Handsmoke said, I just subscribed so you can keep both our energy up. I love it. Thank you. I like a good laugh after a hard day of work. I know that's right. But check this out, Handsmoke. When I took my tree down, thank you for the hearts. When I took my tree down, I was, looking up and I saw like a spot that was wet. I said, oh my God. Hi, Joyce. Good morning. How are you? Please hit the thumbs up button, Joyce. Absolutely, we will do that. And I'll tell you the story behind my life. Actually, I want to tell you all the story of my life, how I went from the bottom of nothing, having nothing, losing everything, to where I am today. The struggle was real. I want to share that with you guys. Martha, but Miss Veronica, I love your kitchen. Yesterday when you was in there doing your meal. Okay, that's just one of my kitchens. That's just one of them. That's just one of my kitchens, but thank you. That's the guest house. That's the guest house that I'm in. But I was saying, I was in my living room and I said, oh my God, I got a leak. So I didn't think that I could call anybody that works on roofs in the wintertime because I just didn't think they could find it, right? So we've had a lot of rain, oh my God. And in the courtyard, I look up and there's drops of rain coming. So I said, oh my God, let me call a contractor out here. I call a contractor out there. He gets on the roof day before yesterday. Hi, Joyce. He gets on the roof yesterday. And he comes down and he tells me, he said, I see where the problem is. He said, but you got a bigger problem. I said, well, what's that? He goes, now mind you, the other morning I said I was gonna be positive, stay happy, all the above, right? He says, you're gonna need a new roof. When I tell y'all that positive energy left me, because all I could think of was dollar signs. But I acknowledged the anger and the frustration. And then I said, you know what? Everything is gonna work out. Everything is gonna work out. And I'm gonna tell you why I was frustrated, because when I purchased the house, the main thing that I was concerned about was the roof. Like, is there any problems with the roof, this, and the third? If it is, we can negotiate that in the price of the house, right? So the guy that did the inspection, he was very thorough, so I thought. But the contractor yesterday pointed out to where the shingles, and if you all know anything about shingles, I really didn't know that much until he educated me. Shingles are supposed to lay flat like this. Apparently, the previous homeowners knew that there was a leak, there was a problem somewhere, or it could potentially be a problem, because where the shingles are supposed to lay flush against the other shingles like this, mine, you can stick your finger under and it come up like this. What they did was they caulked it. They put black caulk all around it. And he had me to get up on the ladder and just flip up some shingles. And I'm looking, I'm like, wow, okay. And the reason why I'm like that is because of the simple fact that it's over 7,000 square footage. It's a big house. So over 7, I'm thinking, will you give me a rough estimate about how much a roof like this will cost, honey? Oh, he used to do roofs. Sorry to hear about him passing away. But anyway, so now I have to get a new roof. He pointed out a lot of different things that's going on there, and you don't want it to wait to get so bad to where, yeah, that part. Mitchell boy, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Taking a sip. Mitchell, what you grateful for this morning? Oh, getting back to the roof part. And when he gave me the estimate, like I told you, my positive energy shift because I'm looking at cost, and then it come back because you know what I said? Everything is working out for my good. Everything is working out for my good, and it's going to get worked out. I'm going to see it before I see it. How about that? That's right. But I'm doing well this morning. I'm doing well. You're doing good this morning, Mitchell. Did you hit the thumbs up button when you came in? I appreciate you if you hit it. Time is winding down. I have a minute to go. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate you coming up by and sipping coffee with me at my cafe. I come here every morning and sip coffee. I come here every morning. I appreciate your conversations this morning. It's been wonderful talking with you guys. And so, great. So listen, y'all did good this morning. I'm looking at the average viewer time is like 1 minute and 39 seconds. I held your attention. So, with that being said, you all have a great morning, great day. I will be posting again at some point today. I'll probably be posting. I'll probably go live, eat my lunch, eat my rabbit food. You all have a great day. Listen, if you haven't told yourself you're beautiful this morning and that you love you, let me be the first to say, I love you and you're beautiful and you can't do nothing about it. And spread the love and spread the joy. Until the next time, you all be safe. Martha, it's been wonderful talking to you. Miss Veronica, you be blessed, and talk to you later. Absolutely. You all have a great and wonderful day. And don't forget to check out my next video that's coming out later today. I'll find let me see. Hey, remember me? Hi Milo. My next video is coming up at lunchtime. Check out my other videos. Talk to you soon.